Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-Pack Screen Protector plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
As we dive into the world of corporate America, you'd think that diversity and inclusion would be the name of the game, but it seems that's not the case right now. A recent report by Bloomberg has found that white men have regained their majority on S&P 500 boards for the first time since 2017, with a whopping 55% of new directors being white men. That's a marked change from just a few years ago when diversity efforts were really gaining traction. So what's behind this shift? Well, according to a report by ISS-Corporate, it's all about CEO experience. Companies are now prioritizing candidates who have led as CEOs because they believe that these leaders can help them navigate the current economic and political uncertainty. And you know what? That's exactly what companies did last year too. 72% of companies said diversity was a top priority in 2020, but now only 5%. Now, I'm not saying that this is necessarily bad news, but it does raise some red flags about where we're headed as a society. You see, when companies start to focus more on CEO experience than diversity and inclusion, it's often because they've found that those values are no longer a top priority. And that's a problem. And if you think this is just an isolated incident, think again. According to a report by the Human Resources Certification Institute, 31% of HR leaders said their organizations are making changes to their DEI efforts right now. Some are even eliminating or freezing funding for these programs. That's a big deal, folks. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but Quorra, this is all just politics. And while it's true that the Trump administration's anti-DEI stance has played a role in this shift, it's also true that this is a broader cultural trend. When we start to let go of values like diversity and inclusion, we're opening ourselves up to some pretty big problems down the line. So what can we do about it? Well, I'm not here to tell you that the answer is simple, but what I am saying is that we need to take a step back and reevaluate our priorities. We need to ask ourselves what kind of world we want to live in, one where diversity and inclusion are valued above all else, or one where companies can just focus on their bottom line. The choice is ours, folks, and at Quorra, we're committed to shining a light on the issues that matter most. So let's keep having this conversation and see where it takes us.